Hey boys, first and foremost, I hope everyone had a great holiday. I hope you all had a safe holiday, I hope you all got to see your family, I hope you all get to eat food. But all in all, happy holidays to everyone who watches this, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to spread the holiday cheer and subscribe for more game analysis, guys. Thank you.
By contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.
But anyway, Dead by Daylight. DBD is a very special game to me, and it just, in general, Dead by Daylight is a game like no other. It truly is the best and pretty much only popular online survival horror game right now. Many have tried to take its title, but none have succeeded. And it makes sense why. DBD is very interesting and one of a kind. Very intense gameplay, the ability to play as both killers and survivors. Survivors having unique perks and ways to stop the killer. Every killer having its own unique gameplay, bringing the biggest horror collab ever. Creepy and intriguing maps and atmosphere, a very great and welcoming community, at least when it comes to the content creators. DBD is truly one of a kind. But this game has some serious issues, man. And there's no doubt if you play this game, you already knew that. But damn, since the release of the new chapter, and even the last one, I have really been tired of this game and the same things that have been wrong for years now. And while it's true that Dead by Daylight is probably in the best place it's ever been when it comes to content, but you can't ignore it anymore. I can't play this game anymore without getting really bored or really angry. So Dead by Daylight is the next game on the chopping block to discuss its problems and how we can fix them. Cause man, this game is really special to me, and I don't want to see it in this state anymore. So let's talk about DBD's first problem. Balance, balance, balance. I'ma just put this out here. This is by far one of the worst live service games I have ever played when it comes to balance. And I ain't gonna talk about balance when it comes to killer versus survivor shenanigans, cause to be honest, I don't want any part of that, cause so many things are wrong on both sides. Like, dog, how are there gonna be 100+ perks on each side and people have still been using the same 4 for almost 4 years now? The devs just take way too long to nerf anything. Like, bro, how are you gonna sit here and take 2 years to finally nerf Dead Hard? A perk that was obviously overused and unfair. Just for it to still be good, add that better because you get Deep Wound now. Nerf it again and still be used in every single game. Same thing with Killer and things like Barbecue and Eruption. It just don't make no sense. I can't be the only one that feels like the devs just don't care sometimes. Cause no matter what rank you are, you see the same perks constantly. Whenever I play the game, same perks. Whenever I watch YouTube, same perks. Whenever I watch my favorite streamers, same perks. I just can't escape it. I think the devs really just need to open their eyes and look at the data. Cause I'm sure they can see how overused they are. And don't even get me started on some of these killers, man. Nurse has been on the top since year 1. And they just keep trimming the hedges. Oh, a little nerf here, oh, a little nerf here. No more. Just remove her. Remove her already. Let's also mention how there's a lot of killers that simply don't get played because they've been trash for years. But yet they continue to say, oh, we have no plans to update Myers, when his base kit is so trash and his add-ons are completely broken. And killers like Trapper just suck, with his only redeeming quality being basement. The killer balance is just terrible. But I'm serious when I say that the game being the same balance for years with a little bit of a switch up every now and then is truly ruining the game. Because it just gets repetitive playing against the same perks all the time and having to play with them all the time. And sure, you don't have to use the same perks as everyone else, but the game just makes it seem like you're at a disadvantage than everyone else if you don't use them. Because you just get tunneled or camped, or you just get gen rushed. And yeah, maybe that says more about the core game's balance. Or maybe there's just too many things in the game, but I think the way to fix it is to simply play their own game, and play it a good amount, just to see how bad it truly is. Maybe then they can see how overused certain perks are and certain killers are, and then they can make adjustments, because obviously they're not looking at the data or the perks to see so. Or maybe the problem is just what brings me to my next point.
Too much. There's no need for us to rush it through.
This is going to be a short suggestion, but it's something that I think has been a problem for a while now, and that's the fact that the game has way too much going on. There are over 200 perks in the game, and they just keep adding new ones roughly every 3 months or so when a new killer or survivor comes out. And I think this is one of the main reasons why the game is so unbalanced. It really just seems like they got too much on their plate. Let's not mention every time we get a new chapter, the chapter is completely busted and unpolished. By the time they fix it, the next chapter is already right around the corner. So it just shows that they need more time to work on it. But I think this is the main reason why I think it takes too long for things to get fixed. Because they're so focused on fixing the broken chapter that they just released that they have no time to look at the base game and perks. Well, what's the fix? Behavior really just needs to take more time in between chapters. Maybe like every 6 months or so we get a chapter. Just sprinkle little bits of content and patches in between the 6 months. That won't take up so much time, and then they can focus on fixing what we already got, and we would get more polished chapters. It's a damn win-win. So the final and number one reason I'm quitting the game is SBMM in Dead by Daylight. And I know that I'm just beating a dead horse here, but skill-based matchmaking has completely ruined this game for me and a bunch of other people. I can no longer just play Dead by Daylight casually anymore without getting the worst, most sweaty killers imaginable. Same thing when I play killer. I get 4-man swifts that bully the shite out of me. It's crazy, and I'm serious when I say out of all the online games I play, DBD definitely has the most predictable skill-based matchmaking I've ever seen, and it's the worst. I escape 2 games pretty easily, then I get odds Darva for 3 games. It's legit the worst skill-based matchmaking system I've ever seen, man. I'll admit that the old ranking system was pretty bad and easily abusable. But this system is no damn better, and it forces you to be placed in either 1 or 2 categories, without any in between. Either you play really easy lobbies, or you play really hard lobbies. When I come home from school, or people come home from work, they're trying to sit back and relax and enjoy some video games, not sweat my ass off against Call of Duty players. And I will say this, it is definitely worse on Killer, as I can't play Killer anymore without getting gen rushed to hell, because I'm decent at the game. And when you play Survivor, it just seems a little better. But that just could be because I'm playing with friends. I don't really know. But what they really need to do is just rework the system or dial it back a bit. I really don't know what fix with skill-based matchmaking, because I really just don't think it should be in certain games. And I don't really think Dead by Daylight should have a ranked mode, because, I mean, honestly, no one's going to really want to play it. So I don't really know what to fix for this other than just dial it back a bit or just make it less predictable. So yeah, that's what I got. Dead by Daylight, in my opinion, is still in one of the best positions it's ever been in when it comes to cosmetics and lore. But I feel like the things I talked about just don't make those things matter. I just can't stand to play it without getting frustrated because the game used to be so fun and addicting. But the lack of new meta changes and skill-based matchmaking are just ruining for me and other people. I just want to see the game succeed because it truly is one of a kind, and it's so fun when it's in the right state. But I don't know, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this short little video. I'm working on a pretty big project after this, so I hope you guys are ready for that. Don't worry, this one's going to be positive. But what do you guys think we can do to fix the game? Let me know in the comments below, and make sure you subscribe, guys. I'll see y'all in the next one. See ya, boys. Done saying I'm done playing. Last time was on the outro, stuck in the house, need to get out more. I've been stacking up like I'm fundraising. Most people in my position want to come places with star girls, and they end up on their front pages.